In non-coach throwdown news, the college football playoff is not expanding until 2026 at least. This is not a surprise. We've been worried about the fate of the once celebrated college football playoff expansion that was hastily pretty much announced and celebrated and then fell apart in classic college football fashion. I mean, look, probably at this point, we were going to get the 4-teamer for 2 more years anyway, so this is probably just a 2-year delay. Their mistake was announcing it. Like, again, This is just the worst marketed thing ever. What sport has a playoff that everyone hates?
This one. That's the only one. It really is the only one. You know?
I hate that.
And yeah, that, like, again, like, if you go back to June or whenever they came up with this, and all of a sudden they just launched that thing out there in like paragraph 13 of the release, and it's like, wait a minute, what? And then everybody's like, oh, wow, that's big, and oh, that's good, and oh, think of this, oh, that could be really neat. And then, oh, no. So we didn't get everyone involved and have everybody sign off on it, and then we had the aggression, the border aggression of the annexation of Texas and Oklahoma. And that really sent everything south. And since then, now we've been stuck in this war of wills, war of egos, you know, just absolute obstinacy that is holding back something from like one of the rare, really popular moves they have made with a college football postseason. And they're like, then they can't do it.
But and then they took it away.
Yeah.
Again,
right.
like, it's just, I know I pick on Ari Fleischer publicity a lot, but I mean, what the hell? Yeah. I mean, like, why do you have something that everyone hates, yet you keep with the brand manager? And then he screws it up even more by announcing it, and everyone gets excited. And then all of a sudden it's like, no, you're losing that. It's like, you know,
that's right.
It's like asking Santa saying you're getting it, and then Santa saying, no, not this year.
Santa said, well, we talked to the elves, and the elves couldn't agree on how to make it.
Right, it wasn't even the naughty list or anything like that.
No, it's just, we just didn't get around to making it. Sorry, kid.
Greg
Your
Sankey,
red wagon, no, couldn't do it.
SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey, I don't think the new format becomes easier. In fact, it becomes more complicated. It's true, because they are starting from scratch. From our perspective, we're going to have to rethink our position on expansion based on how others approach the conversation that really they initiated. And I don't expect that to get any easier. I think Sankey's pissed that he spent a year coming up with a very, very, very good playoff thing, gave plenty for the SEC, and had these guys say, pick it apart and then vote no.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's furious. Yeah. I think he's kind of made that repeatedly clear. It was clear at the championship game, where were we for the championship? I don't
Indianapolis.
Yes, in Indy. Yeah, right. When he came out of the meeting, he was blowing steam out of his ears then, and I don't think he stopped. And now, you know, that they've officially pulled the plug on this thing, yeah. Now it's like, yeah, okay. You had your chance, and maybe out of spite, we'll just not to go along with anything the way you guys didn't go along with anything. So there is no doubt, there is some backlash to the SEC that is still being waded through here. But if that's the only reason that people are stopping going ahead with this, I think that is, again, college football not looking out for its own best interests as a whole.
So I think the SEC has more power now than ever. This was the last play for these other leagues to really claim any say in this. Maybe the Big Ten has some power because they have big TV markets. But right now, the SEC's group is the SEC, the Big 12, Notre Dame, and the 5 smaller conferences. They can sit there. I think the SEC, particularly if it can pick off the wobbly Pac-12 and add the Pac-12, they could sit there and say, we're doing our own 8 or 12 team playoff. If the others want to join in, if the ACC and Big Ten want to join in, we're going to go with the 12 team playoff that we designed already. or maybe we even make it more favorable to us.
Yeah.
Or you're out. We'll just do 8 on our own. You can't have a national playoff without the SEC.